Hey everybody, this is Allison from Allykatkreations. How is everybody doing tonight? Well, I have something really special for everybody. This is the Gem Pick a Deck read. So our first read is Pistachio Calcite. It encourages relaxation, clears negative emotions, promotes forgiveness, facilitates physical healing. It's for the heart, solar plexus, and it's Taurus and Pisces. And I'll be starting off with the unicorn deck, the Sacred Forest. The next deck is the Chevron Amethyst. This one promotes relaxation and self-discovery, strong protection, and it creates a bubble. Direct your energy towards whatever you need to focus on. This is the third eye, crown chakra, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini. And I'm using the Starseed deck. It's the lighting. Oh my goodness. And this is Angel Aura Amazonite. And it's it activates the throat chakra, encourages truth and heartfelt communication. It also absorbs geomagnetic stress. I need like a lot of this, guys. The Angel Aura treatment facilitates celestial connection and communication. I'm using these cards for that. So before I do number one, feel the energy. If it's calling you, that's your deck. That's just a starter. And this is Oracle cards, not tarot cards. That's deck number 2. Deck number 3. So feel the energies. Feel them, feel them, feel them. Okay. We're going to start off with number 1. Hey guys, if you chose Pistachio Calcite in this deck, we're going to start your reading. What does our friends need to know about their current situation? What does our friends need to know about our current situation? back for the minute. Okay, what do we have? Unicorn. Sorry, guys, I'm going to lean this down so that you can see better with the lighting. Unicorn purity. Okay. This card can appear when you are ready to step into the innocence of a child and see the world with the eyes of wonder. Traditionally, unicorns represent purity, innocence, hope, faith, high ideals, and miracles. When you stop looking at the world through the lens of your past, you'll find how fresh and wondrous the universe truly is. The past doesn't need to define you. Know that life can begin fresh and anew. Unicorns also symbolize miracles, magic, and enchanted living. This legendary creature can call the seemingly impossible into reality. If you have a dream that has eluded you for a while, this card is letting you know that all things are possible. The purity of your heart is emerging, and it's time for sweet innocence to flood your being. Purify your life, step into your innate innocence, and believe in miracles. They are coming. No matter what happened in your life, step into your innate innocence. You have a pure soul. You are a child of the Creator. Let go of the past and see the world with new eyes. And almost miraculously, wonders will abound. Pure spirit, purification. Your energy field is being cleansed of all that it doesn't need. Traditionally, pine branches have been used in cleansings ceremonies before because ancient people revered them and purifying qualities, which is like antibacterial and antiseptic. This card's appearance is a message to release what doesn't serve, support, or empower you. Let go of anything that feels dull, murky in your life. Cleanse your body and your environment by doing cleansing, space clearing, and cluttering clearing. When your auric field is cluttered, your energy is dingy. You can't see the world clearly and will have trouble hearing the messages from spirit. Let go of the old, discarded, and unused. Purify and cleanse and clutter clear your home, your body, and your life. Release whatever doesn't serve or support you. Take time for a total purification. You'll feel brighter and also be clearer channel for the light. Earth spirit. Stability. It's time to take measure of your life and put your roots down. Assess who you are and where you are. Make plans for the future, but don't act on those plans until you feel secure in stepping forward. This is the time of preparation and going deeper. This card can also indicate that you aren't grounded and you need to create more stability into your life. Think things through before you take action. Take time to plan your future carefully. Don't rush into anything. Strength is growing within you. Security and protection surround you. You are safe. If you're thinking of making secure financial investments and receive this card, it's telling you this is a good time to do so. It's not time to take risks. Be patient in the moment, slow down, and let go of the busyness and frantic pace of your life. Explore your roots, honor your past, go deep, reflect on your life. It's pretty good. Does the collective need to know? On the Pistachio Calcite, what do you want to tell them, Spirit? What do they need to know? Okay, what do we got? Wow. Fallen angel. Falling unconscious, spiritual narcolepsy. You are being cautioned now to not fall asleep or go unconscious. You have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world in angelic bliss. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspirations, your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading toward the trees below and possible nasty landing. Remember that all you need to do is stop being a fallen angel, is spread your wings to halt your descent, and then find an updraft again. The falling angel is an invitation to study the forest from the above the trees. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire. Stay conscious and wait until you are guided to change. You will know when the time is right. Cosmic womb, the divine feminine. The cosmic womb is a reminder that you're undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. You don't know who or what it is yet, but you know it's full of life and love and passion and spirit. It's the perfect expression, you imbued with love incarnate and ignited by the virtual spark received by the divine. If you had a difficult time in recent memory, feeling dry and stagnant or lost and unsupported, this changing is right now. You will feel newly inspired as so many ideas beckon for your attention. Know that you're safe to explore the expressions of your rejuvenated creativity and releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You're in the most fertile cycle of your life now, intuitively keen with heart wide open, mindful that each step in the direction of your dreams, desires is effortlessly supported by all the divine helpers in the unseen realms. Benefactor, grace, and generosity. There we go. When the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you are put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving with gifts, even in the smaller capacity, so will you be rewarded in myriad ways. The most beautiful gift the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that is always working through you. The motives for her generosity to you, as well as yours to others, are intangible, although you will see the results reflected in the material world. The benefactor reminds you that it's in the purity of your desire to share without need for reciprocity that paradoxically you initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold, seemingly without any connection to the original act. Dream sharing and caring into being, and you will be amazed to see the vibrant seed that takes root. Do it just because, and the benefactor will give you her blessing. Okay, I'm going to move these up a little bit. So far, guys, this is talking about being pure, purifying your space, being stable and grounded to the earth energies, looking above so you don't fall down, and looking at all perspectives. And these two are really telling you like you're being divinely watched over right now. And that caring is definitely sharing. And that it's not unseen. When you do good deeds, they do come back to you. So what does the Pistachio Calcite group need to hear from Spirit? Yeah, that one. Hang on, guys. I have to find spots for all these cards. Okay. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Let me just find the page. I also like to read the books because it gives you a fuller picture, as if I'm going to just give you a little short definition of things. So we're going to start off with this. Big picture thinking. The Pleiades are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a neutral, big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. So if this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in the important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's reality. How are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are you being called to pursue? Activated earth. Ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses. Also, as spirit paths, they've been compared to the meridian system of the body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stones, circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. These paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that as we visit such sacred points on Earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a secret place that your soul remembers, or tend the land that you live on, to honor and acknowledge the known and the unknown keepers of natural spirits of that land? As you connect with Earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. Blue flame. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions, and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when it's going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences with these going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating us physical Kundalini awakening and deeper cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate an awakening. Without integration, can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. So if anybody's been feeling the Schulman resonance, the solar flares, the CME flares, the plasma flares from the sun, you're feeling off, this is like your reading. It's telling you to ground to earth, to be gentle on yourself. You're being activated by earth. Think outside of the box. Think new earth, ascension. Look at the perspective. Be that shiny unicorn, right? Really fun. But hang on. So what does Pistachio Calcite Group 1 needs to hear? What messages do we need? That card's jumping at me. Jumping at you guys. Confidence is the key to your success. A new romantic cycle begins. So again, this is opened up to everybody. So if you're married or in a relationship, do not worry. It could just be a new cycle of being romantic with your partner. If you're single, maybe somebody might be coming into your life. Confidence is the key. So being confident with everything that's going on and purifying. What does Pistachio Calcite Group 1 need to hear from the runes? Why is these cards not wanting to shuffle? Okay. What do we get? Arcana. I like this rune personally. Arcana celebrates birth and all new beginnings, and these could be new relationship. See? New relationships or work project, or simple, a new approach to life. The symbol, the birch tree, which is known for its fertility and ability to renew. If you're going through difficult times, this card suggests that you have the strength to pull through, learn from the experience, and grow, and the good times will return. Associated with material and caregiving energy, the card urges you to nurture any new beginnings or relationships because they're going to be positive for you. At the same time, this requires that you nurture and take care of yourself and make sure that your needs are met before caring for others. Family is a strong theme too, and it's possible this card refers to a family member or a friend who will offer much needed support or care, or perhaps there is someone close to you in need of support or loving care. Go from the starry beginnings. What does my Pistachio Calcite group need to hear from the universe tonight? I don't know why it's always the front of the deck that I'm getting, but whatever's. You are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. I'm going to move this so you can see the cards. And you can see that better, yeah. Much is linked to the breath. Breathe in, breathe out. You are the breath. In and out. Remember to breathe and breathe deeply as you can. This will ground you and keep you grounded. Looking at others scatters your own objectives. Trust in yourself by listening to your breath. You connect to your intuition. This allows focus on where you are headed. Your path is vastly different to those around you. You are blessed with individuality. This is where you can lead the world rather than wait for it to lead you. Believe in you, and the world will too. Self-belief is crucial to your ascension, advancement being on path. You are unique. Connect with your inner flame, build on it, let it grow, and it will lead you to where you need to go. Go within often, daily if you can. Talk to your inner flame, and it will show you the way forward. Do it now. You're on your own torchbearer. That's a good one. Mazel tov. What does Pistachio Calcite Group 1 need to hear? Of course, it all spills out. Sorry about that, guys. Like a mess. Okay. Hang on, guys, and I will read that one. This is a second house resources. If your chart were a village map, your second house would hold your bank, museum, and warehouses. It symbolizes what you value, such as your body and your relationship to the material world. The second house also describes that phase of infancy where you're just discovering that you have a body, toes and fingers, and that you can taste and smell. Explore how you feel about money. So many people on the spiritual path have mixed feelings about money, their bodies, and possessions, drawn to abundance at the same time, wrestling with guilt or discomfort about desire. This approach avoidance conflict around the material world can make it hard to focus your efforts, and it may send a mixed message until the universe doesn't know how to respond to help you. The second house asks you to build a clear and congruent message about your relationship to your resources that you can stand behind with integrity. Clean up your act in the material world. Clean closets, pay bills, deal with other practical things that might appear mundane, but can be a sacred act of aligning the soul to the surroundings. Integrity creates a welcoming ground for bounty. Come up with a clear, integrated message to radiate out, then back that up with action. What you see is not all there is. If you are looking for emotional and spiritual satisfaction in your stuff, it will never be enough because it never quite scratches the itch. Your skills, your resources, and your interests can be all sacred if you make an offering of your intention and engage your work for the benefit of all sentient beings. That's awesome. It's telling you to be spiritual. Okay. Transits, climate. The planets are always moving through time and space, always spinning around us. When those planets form geometric relationships to one another, they create transits, the astrological weather conditions of the day that affect us all. When a moving planet forms a geometric relationship to a planet in your natal chart, that transitioning planet can act like a guest who enters your house, sits in your kitchen, or sprawls in your living room. It activates that part of your existence. If the transitioning planet talks to your Mars, it activates your warrior nature and fight or flight response. If it talks to your moon, it initiates a story centered around your home, your family, and your nurtured self. The situation is in flux and the surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert, aware, and be ready to respond in incoming danger and opportunities. Some people are moving in, others are leaving. New opportunities open and old chapters close. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personal or economic conditions. You are not in control of these elements, but you can make the most out of these changes and dance with fate. While cards are in play, you are not in control of who or what now brushes your life, and that could be scary. Even though life is an ever-moving circus, and you do not control the people and events transitioning in your life, know that you are in complete control of your response to the transit. Choose wisely. Absolutely. Hang on, guys. Okay, what is the calcium? The pistachio calcite group 1 need to hear? Yeah, that one. I don't know, for some reason, this deck never wants to go back in the box. Never, ever. That will have to do. Obedience. There are rules for everything. The sun rises and the moon sets, and they step together in perfect steps. What rules are you considering when you ask your question? You will be sorry if you're going to break a rule that is in place to protect you and others. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is the time to obey what has already been set in motion. This is the time to learn the lay of the land and follow the customs that keep things in order. Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit you. Interesting. Okay. And our last card, let's talk to Spirit. Spirit, what can you tell our Pistachio Calcite group 1? What message can Spirit give to us? I feel happy and healthy. Okay. I can now do amazing things I never dreamed were possible, and it feels like I'm doing them in my physical body, except I'm so much lighter, freer, and more flexible. So I can do acrobatics if I want. I could fly, I could jump as high as a mountain, and I can move instantly between locations. It's magical here. The main thing that I want to emphasize to you, though, is that all the aches, pains, and suffering went away with my physical body. I can breathe, see, and walk like a healthy young person now. All the limitations of a physical body are gone, and I'm enjoying my spiritual body. I also see how I could have taken much better care of myself physically and enjoyed better health. And I hope you'll take this to heart too. After all, we only get one physical body per lifetime, and it's built to last a lifetime if we take care of it. I hope the energy of this gem and all the messages that you're receiving resonate with you. If not, check the other readings. And I hope that you got a lot out of this, because it was a great reading. Just make sure you're grounding yourself. You're looking at all perspectives. You're looking at your resources. Confidence is the key to your success. Know that you're going through your awakening big time. Look within yourself, your breath. Be obedient to yourself. Share. Definitely look outside of the box, and you definitely got angels watching over you. And next will be group 2. Hey, group 2. This is the kitty cat, by the way. I'm going to start off with our Starseed deck. But this, the Chevron Amethyst group 2 need to hear what messages the spirit have for us. That over there. Okay, let's see what we got. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. The golden child, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Your life is a canvas, artist manifestation, creative accountability. So you guys can see. Lost lands. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, further creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you're being prepared for this time. Some think that lost lands exist in the past. Others believe they exist today in a different dimension. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon, exists within you. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so we can learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. Amazing. The golden children. Golden children are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age, and answering and sharing in earlier in life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so if they are not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They often referred to as the new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or project, or a new beginning, to treat yourself or the new beginning with sweet, tender love, to nurture and nourish it, to give it every chance to grow and reach childhood, to encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child, to see yourself and all others as innocent children, to remember that deep down, everyone is trying their best, and if they're treated with a tender heart, they will not harden as the journey through this great adventure called life. Your life is a canvas. Hang on, guys. There we go. You're the artist of your life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for your future? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with manifesting power and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with feeling of deep gratitude for all that is good in your life now. State out loud what you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and the one thing that will be certain, you'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into your world. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings. Create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create? How can you express yourself more creatively? All about being creative. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it. And you're being activated, guys. Accept your gifts. We all have them. We all have them. And nurture yourself. This isn't an easy time. Okay, what does Spirit want our Chevron Amethyst friends to know about? No, you're going back. What does our friends need to hear? It likes to spin. Covenant, sacred contract, skywriting, the fates, dream thief, refusal of the call. We'll have to find out. Oh boy, got wires all tangled up. Hang on, guys. There we go. Covenant, commitment, sacred contract, the greater good. You're being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with Spirit needs to be renewed or canceled and torn up. Is an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you're unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it? The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred covenant. A covenant must be founded on the truth, not your truth or his truth or her truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to the table as a guarantor of the good faith of all and to ensure that the direction you are embarking in will be for the greater good. It's important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print as not to commit to something you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent and nothing is left in darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with this unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. You guys take into account what I just read up here with being creative and taking over your power, and that you're going through a humongous activation period. Make sure if you are aware of your mission and it doesn't align with what we're doing moving forward, that you end that contract. Sky writing, the fates. That which we cannot change non-judgment. It is written in the sky that you have a destiny. Follows with the other card. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you alone. That does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds. Nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just your path, which parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of life is perfect in its imperfection, not good or not bad, neither inflow or blocked, this nor that. See life as a series of opportunities rather than obstacle courses. Once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fear, as you look ahead into the potential of the future. Yes, you still need to be brave. Right now, you are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate, a choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it, whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work or an area of life. With all your heart and soul, your success is surely written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part. Dream thief, rejection of path of fulfillment, refusal of the call. The dream thief is a soft and compelling seductress. Her only purpose is to keep you hypnotized by comfort and sameness. She wants to tell you old stories over and over so you don't evolve beyond them. Ask yourself whether you are reinventing back to the familiarity of your origin story, or why you were wounded or when you were rejected. Do you talk about your family molded you as a child without also acknowledging that you already become someone else? Teaching from an old wound will never allow you a new adventure. Instead, bring to mind how you're already changed, remembering that you have new stories to relay and build upon. Do you want to move beyond the barrier of glass you've placed between you and the horizon? You can, and it's not difficult. Answer the call to the new adventure and drop your resistance to sailing the uncharted seas of your potential. The wind will soothe and sing the dream thief to sleep so you can wake up and move forward. You are so much more than you know. Now it's time to express what has lain dormant. Your new adventure has already begun. My goodness, guys. Incredible. What did Spirit want Chevron Amethyst Group 2 to know? What spirit message do we have? Sorry, guys, I have to reach over. Maple Spirit Generosity. Spirit Guardians of Summer Expansion. Stage Spirit Leadership. Maple Spirit Generosity. What you give out comes back to you tenfold. There are times in life to receive, and there are times to provide love, services, and items to others. This card suggests that this is a time to give with your whole heart. Give without thinking of what you will gain in return. By doing this, you enter into the flow of the universe, and blessings will show up upon you. Maples are thought to be very old species of trees. They are known to withstand environmental changes and can survive and thrive in various climates. Some traditions believe that the maple leads strength and power to those around it. If you tap into the maple, you will find a sweet sap, which symbolically brings sweetness into your life. Be open to receive the bounty of the universe. At the same time, be generous with others and with yourself. A warmth of spirit radiates from you. Share with your heart and receive with an open heart, and success will blossom. Spirit Guardian of Summer. Expansion. Vitality, health, success, abundance, healing, and passion are expanding in your life. However, you can't sit back and wait for it to happen. The energy of summer is the energy of working with passion in direction of your dreams. Give it everything you've got, and the immense reward will follow. Do not sit on the sidelines. Work hard, play hard. Your labor will pay off. If you hold back and repress what you feel during this time, you will become drained and your energy and your spirit will wane. This is not the time to take care of everyone else. This is time to step forward with passion and delight. You'll be glad you did. Work with passion. Don't hold back. Take positive steps in the direction of your dreams now in order to reap the harvest later. Your hard work will result in abundance, bounty, and beauty. Celebrate. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Stag Spirit. In many traditions, the elusive and mysterious white stag is considered king of the forest. With his noble antlers and his proud stance, he carries a commanding energy. This card is calling you to claim leadership of your life. Now is the time to step up out of the shadows and become a beacon for others. Don't allow everyone or anything to dim your light. You may be asked to take a position of authority. Even if you have been in the background in the past, this is your time to step up and shine. Remember that a leader isn't necessarily defined by age, status, or income. A true leader is someone who is commanding, passionate, and motivating. They have a vision and are able to make decisions with clarity and strength. You inspire others to great heights. Step into leadership in your life. You are a beacon for others. Shine in your own life. Be gentle with yourself and others. However, do not play small. Take action. This is your time to step up. Awesome. Okay, what does Chevron Amethyst need to hear from Spirit? Look at the bigger picture. Full moon and Sag. What do you need to release? Good question. Is there something that you need to release? Okay, what does Chevron Amethyst friends need to hear? That one's jumping out at me. Holy moly. Earth row. This ruin card suggests the revelation of secrets of hidden knowledge. You could soon receive important information or learn something that sheds light on a situation that has frustrated or confused you. There will soon be a significant revelation of some kind, but the most likely source of that revelation will be from the intuitive wisdom already within you. Drawing this card could be a sign that you would benefit greatly from taking some time out to meditate and become more attuned to the still calm voice within that knows what is in your best interest. In addition, it could also be a warning that you're being distracted from what really matters by external or material forces. What is external can never bring you fulfillment. Within you is all magic, mystery, excitement, and knowledge that you need for a rewarding and successful life. What does Chevron Amethyst friends need to hear? Guys, I got cards. You are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited. Yes, to everything, whatever you choose to manifest, you are unlimited, and what you can create is unlimited. Don't be bogged down by how, you just focus on what. There where is also not to focus on at this stage. It holds you back. Your mind is trying to find the details, all the details, and it comes with doubt. When you are not sure, forget the little details, focus on the feeling. Love the images that come to you. Send them your love. She is waiting to come to you. You have left the past difficulties behind. Moving forward, life will be easier when you focus on loving what you have and loving what you want. Loving where you are and who you are. Love is the key ingredient. Love brings the good blessings into your life. Love is all you need. Feel it, express it, let it guide you forward. Love, 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 love. And breathe love into the world, and you will see, experience magic in your life. Blessings, dear one. Let love be your guide. It is the Chevron Amethyst group you need to hear. What messages can we give them? Libra, balance. Compassion and purpose infuse beauty, and beauty flows from a balanced composition. To bring true balance to the situation, look at it through the lens of social justice and ask what would be unequivocally fair. Assess what you value, assess what others value, and find compromise. Become aware of any personal bias, whether you believe that your opinion is more important than someone else's, or that theirs is more important than yours. Chant no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Be fair, straightforward, appreciative, and kind. Look at the whole situation for a better composition. Balance the colors, the light, and the shapes and forms. Make sure everyone in this relationship feels heard. Acknowledge the existing beauty in this situation and ask yourself how you can bring in more. Explore the arts, music, and movement. Engage in expressive joy and let your soul take in the powerful medicine. Sometimes conflict needs to erupt before a healthy equilibrium can be reestablished. Repression is not peace. Beauty can be misleading. Aesthetics alone can be shallow and incomplete unless loveliness expresses a deeper beauty, a compassionate heart. The Navajo refer to the beauty way as the path of life lived in balance, living in the right relations with one another, with the cycles of nature, with the ecosystem all around, and with spirit. Let the beauty way call you. Almost there, guys. What does spirit want to tell Chevron Amethyst? The box you go. Come on. Love. My child, my wondrous one, it is time to celebrate because love is calling to you to open your heart and receive my blessings. Choosing this symbol is a powerful sign that love in all forms is in your life now. There is a responsibility to this also. You must give love freely without conditions and love others because your heart is opened. There is something else here to consider. Love can be a confusing force too, and can sometimes ask a sacrifice of you. If your heart is aching and feels like it's broken, you know that love has a greater love for you later. No matter where you are in your life, right now, love has come to guide you into an important experience. Trust in love. Okay, the last card for this series is Talking to Heaven. Spirit, what is the Amethyst, the Chevron Amethyst Group 2? What messages does Spirit have for us tonight? What does Spirit want us to know? Remember me by the happy memories we created. I could see you remembering me with heaviness in your heart because you worry and grieve. These are normal and beautiful and understandable emotions, and they are part of your healing. However, when the dust settles, I really wish that you would focus upon our happy times instead of the sad ending. Keep my memory alive by thinking of me at our most joyful times. When something stirs a pleasant memory, talk to me about this and know that I will hear you and share the sentimental moment with you. It's pretty. It's really beautiful. So guys, this is really an amazing reading. It's asking for balance. It's asking you that you're definitely fated to create a new life, new ideas, birthing new possibilities into the world. You are unlimited. There is love. And that also goes for unconditional love as well. You need to unconditionally love yourself and everything around you in order to be able to manifest. And you're looking at the bigger picture. You're going to release what does not serve you any longer. There's generosity, expansion, and leadership. You're going to be in a leader role. So think about the things that you're going to create. And remember that your loved ones are always with you, and to think of happy thoughts because you're still loved. Okay, guys, thank you for the Chevron Amethyst group. Now we're going to go to group 3. Hi, group 3. You made it. If you chose the Angel Aura Amazonite, here we go. What does Spirit want our Amazonite group 3 friends to know? What messages do we have for them? That one jumped out at me. I know that one just flew, but that's not what Spirit wants. There's a lot of cards in this deck. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to move this over so you can kind of see. Mindful groupthink, unmarked trail revelation, horn cactus resourcefulness. Get hair out of my face. There we go. Open this up a bit. Keeping a clear mind, hurtful thoughts, groupthink. The human mind can be so many things. A prison, a latrine, a circus, a temple, a cave. It can be a place of restriction or a place of never-ending expansion. Right now, be careful of where you wander in your mind. The quality of your thoughts is key as you're in a fertile time for full manifestation. You want to ensure that the seeds you plant will sprout and flourish in the life you seek to grow. Be mindful not to scatter weeds. It is easy to be influenced by others right now too, especially in our digital age. It's hard to protect yourself from the energy and the sheer amount of information bombarding you 24/7. If you allow all the fear and uncertainty to pollute your mind and emotions, you will fill yourself up with this negativity and then see more of it in the outer world. Stay out of gossip and other forms of group think. For when you cut another person down to their level due to their perceived mistakes or limit them by your envy, you activate lack for yourself. So fill yourself with thoughts of plenty. Imagine your universe unfettered by scarcity and alive with abundant hope and fullness. Be mindful of what your mind is full of and keep the faith. Good brings more good, love, gratitude, more things to be grateful for. Okay, next one. Unmarked trail, an unprecedented experience, discovery, revelation. You are called now to embark on a sacred journey. The Arthurian knights, in their quest for the Holy Grail, had to make sure to take an unmarked trail that no one had ever followed, or they would not accomplish their goal. Likewise, you must enter the darkest forest of your soul via a route as yet unidentified to find what you seek. The manicured paths will bring you only temporary pleasure and later great pain. Stop it. You already know there is no reward at the end of the road you are following. You are only killing time. Pause, breathe, and commit in your heart to sacred endeavor. Vow not to look for an old solution that may have worked with past challenges. Get out of character. Try the outrageous and keep your quest private. Now is not the time to speak of the voice that called you to embark on the unmarked trail. That time will come. The unmarked trail can be a sign that you have already made a choice, even if you do not want to acknowledge it. Be at peace with what your heart knows to be true. Your heart has already been made up, and your mind will follow. Pack lightly, taking with you only essential beliefs that you know to be trustworthy under all circumstances. The universe has your back. Horned cactus, blooming through resilience and resourcefulness discovery. When nothing seems to be happening fast enough or your ideas are dried up, you begin to question your relevance. During these periods of time in life, you might feel like giving up, frustrated and resentful that success will never happen for you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. The horned cactus thrives in the barren desert scape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. If you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and the elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with the continuous flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs being met in spite of appearance to the contrary. It's a reminder of the courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a mystical place filled with mysterious creatures, beautifully adapted to their environments. The horned cactus tells you to take heart. This journey is only temporary, and you will soon be met with greener pastures. But first, you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you're tested here. Be as the cactus, resilient and resourceful. That's amazing. Okay. What does my Amazonite friends in group 3 need to hear? What does they need to hear? What does my group 3 need to hear? Your life is a canvas, art, manifestation, creative accountability. The other group got that too. Losing your grip, coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. You guys are on such a journey. Jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. It sounds like you guys are going on a crazy journey through life right now, which is amazing, but you need to get out of your own head. You need to stop following the pack. My goodness. Okay. Your life is a canvas. You're the artist of your life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What are you being called to create? Connect with your manifesting power and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start. No experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure of what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that's good in your life right now. State out loud that you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing will be certain. You'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences in your world. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings. Create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create? How can you express yourself more creatively? Yeah, I just passed it. Loosen your grip. Your cycle begins, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substances, and the relationship, the job, and the people pleasing. The things we cling to often cover up most vulnerable space, the part where we are most afraid to leave empty, the part we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping the space covered with something that doesn't serve us or clinging to it for fear of it not staying on its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracles tells us whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for the grace of God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Loosen your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It may or it might stay, but you can be sure that what is for you will find you, and you'll breathe easier knowing that you're shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. Jump in. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It's believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom, very adaptable. They have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow, to find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath, a good old run up, and jump right on it. Life bends for the courageous, and the courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on Earth rarely is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. And once you know that, you can navigate the sea, ocean, or storm. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventures, to embrace your own adaptability, and find a way to be the calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be passive. You came to Earth to truly live. Now take a good jump, take a good run up and leap. Awesome. What does the Amazonite group 3 need to hear? What messages? See a lot of creative energy. See a lot of loosen yourself. Don't go with the crowd. Acknowledge that yourself. Go the path not taken by anybody else. You've got good destiny. It's all telling you to jump in. What does Spirit need us to hear? Group 3. Air Spirit, knowledge. Mandarin pathway flow. Wild rose fairy love. All of you guys are getting love in your readings. Okay. Air Spirit, knowledge. You receive this card when you need to think things through. This is not the time to be impulsive. Do not react instinctively to situations and people. Take into consideration all points of view. Do your research. Listen to others. Speak your truth. Take time to weigh the pros and the cons of a situation. It is an excellent time to begin a new venture or project. It will succeed as long as you are thoughtful, organized, and focused. There is a remarkable wellspring of wisdom within you. Take a breath, slow down, and deep, and delve into the inner knowledge. It will be your guide in the right direction. Air represents wisdom, our mental activity, and our ability to reason. It also associated with thoughts, intellect, communication, and comprehension. Through our breath, we can speak and express ourselves. Our lives begin with our first breath, so air is connected with new beginnings. The spirit of air oversees friendship, clarity, and positive focus in life. Take good care to have thoughtful communication with others. Mandarin path flow. When life presents you a meandering path rather than a straight shot to a goal, you can feel frustrated. You might bemoan the fact that the path seems aimless and roundabout and that you can't see what's ahead. On the other hand, you can just enjoy the voyage. If life right now seems to have some sinuous curves, bends, loops, turns, don't despair. All is as it should be. This card is suggesting that you relinquish control to the path forward and just see where it takes you. You do not have to have all the answers to succeed. You do not need to know what tomorrow holds to have an astonishing future. Simply sit back and enjoy the ride. You'll get to exactly where you need to be for your highest good. Allow the path to take you where you need to go. Don't hurry it or resist it. Simply let go, surrender, and enjoy the journey. Wild Rose Fairy. Love. Love is all around you. Open your heart to receive. All of life's experiences are a splendid part of spiritual evolution toward the realization that we all are love. In matters of romance, there is healing right now. You're a scared vessel for love to flow through you, to others, and to the universe. Healing has occurred. Healing is occurring. Healing will occur. Your angels, guides, spirit guardians, and allies adore and cherish you. If you only could see yourself the way those in spirit see you, you would know how profoundly and deeply loved, cherished, and adored you are. Be open to allowing the Creator to solve your challenges in wondrous ways. Trust that everything is unfolding graciously and perfectly in your life. The opposite of fear is love. Allow fear to dissolve as love expands. Love is on its way. You are an eternal vessel for love to flow through. You are enough just as you are. Okay, let's see what is an Amazonite. Group 3 need to hear from spirit. Because this is all seeming like you're on your path and you have to go into uncharted territory. You have to love, you have to flow, you have the knowledge. You cannot go with the flow with the crowd. You have to do your own, what's in your instinct. Okay. What do we need to have for group 3? What messages? Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. You're very close to achieving your goal. And that's a gibbous moon. What does the Amazonite group need to hear, spirit? What does group 3 need to hear? Rainbow. Gift. If this room card is drawn, the theme of giving and sharing is prominent. There may be a surprise gift arriving in your life soon, whether a material one or in the form of an emotional support from others, or even the gift of discovering a hidden talent. The card urges you to appreciate this gift for the blessing it is, but it also indicates that the need for you to shine a spotlight on the energy exchanges in your life right now, including personal relationships, partnerships, and contracts. Are you giving too much and receiving too little? Or are you the one not investing enough in a situation? Are you especially encouraged to ensure that there is a balance between giving and receiving in all your relationships? It also wants you to take a close look at the most important relationship of all, the one you have with yourself, and to create a harmonious balance between being sensitive to the needs of others and taking care of your own. Amazing. Cards spilling everywhere. Okay, what does the third group, the Amazonite group, need to hear from Spirit? You are your greatest gift. Your life's journey is your masterpiece. You guys are definitely on a journey. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. I just lost the page. Passion can be out of balance and not true love. Passion for a film star or relationship early in life doesn't last because it's not of the heart, but of the mind. Ask yourself, what are you passionate about from the heart? Yes, so easy to express when you ask your heart. Trust yourself, follow your own path. Oh my goodness. You're very important to be on your own path. Otherwise, it is not fulfilling. The journey is difficult and the end result is not rewarding or satisfying. Be careful of the ego. It will try to lead you astray, show you the success of others and make you feel less than or greater than others, not what you want. That is not truth. That is deception. You are your greatest gift to the world. Your life journey is your masterpiece. What you choose with love to paint and what materials is up to you and is unique to you. You should admire, enjoy the love of works of others, but you cannot compare them. They are different, truly unique to the artist. Fall in love with your own masterpiece, your own life. It is truly beautiful and magical. Your masterpiece can always be added in, altered slightly, or adjusted. Nothing can be taken away, for once it is written, put onto canvas, it stays, but it can always be improved upon. Be clear about what you wish and desire for, then you will manifest what you truly want. Very interesting. Oh boy. Cards jumping out everywhere. What is the Amazonite? No, I'm butchering that too. Group 3. Want us to know. What does Spirit want to tell us? No. Oh boy, what is going on right now? Solar flares. Another one, good number, 17. Oh boy. That's right, guys, solar flares. The sun's surface is always rolling. A flare can flash brightly on the surface or become a coronal mass ejection, many times the size of Earth, that shoots out charged particles. When these charged particles head toward Earth, not only are our electronics disrupted, but also our politics heat up as we question old systems and grow hungry for new answers. The volume turns up on all astrological activity. High peaks of solar activity were recorded around French Revolution, the American Revolution, and during the mid-1960s, times when people fought the status quo and sought revolutionary change. Guys, this is like everything in your reading. Changes in the air, a flare of energy supports your work. The mood is restless, sparky, revolutionary, and curious. People are hungry for change. It's not the time to be quiet, but also to be fast on your feet. Solar flares magnify the energy on any other card you pull. When the sun is storming, our social and political world activates. Revolutionary change manifests and trees grow faster in the forest. What are you building during a solar flare? Might be hot, fervent, but not necessarily long-lived. To turn an idea or love affair into something permanent, like a business plan or partnership, will take conscious effort. Tempers flare along with the sun. You can scorch yourself with too much passionate action and not enough emotional sensitivity if you are not mindful. The sun is sending extra voltage, inspiration your way, so use it wisely. Feel the heat in the situation, the passion in the people involved. Then balance the fire by adding water's compassion, the thoughtfulness of air, and the logistics of earth to turn the inspiration into reality. My goodness. Amazing. We're almost there, my friends. What message does Spirit want to give the Amazon Unite Group 3? Cards are stubborn and never want to go back in the box. Honesty. My darling, you have chosen the symbol of clarity and true communication. Now is the time to be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want and you're thinking about, what your motives and real feelings are. Honesty is the way to truly step into your power. When you choose honesty above all else, as your goddess, I will send you courage to do what's right. This also is a time to demand honesty and integrity from others. You have a right to get clear messages. There is greatest freedom and power in telling the truth. And lastly, we're going to get a message from Spirit. So Spirit, I'm asking, what does the Amazon Unite Group 3 need to hear? I am here helping you. Okay, I found it. I'm not technically an angel, but I am acting like one to you. My spiritual growth continues on, even though I no longer carry physical burdens around. One way that I grow is through loving and selfless service to others, and that includes you. Too many times during my earthly life, I acted selfishly out of the misguided belief that there wasn't enough of this or that to go around. I competed with others, including you, to get my ego and physical needs met. Now that I'm here, I realize that what a colossal waste of time and energy that was. So I'm balancing out my old selfish ways with my new and improved energies that are completely focused upon selfless giving. When you accept my gifts, you allow me to accomplish this, and you therefore are giving back to me as I grow and learn. How awesome is that? And trust me, guys, I know that to be true. So group 3, you're going on a journey and you got to pick something amazing. This whole thing was about journey and gifts and what you're going to do for yourself. And to be honest, there's knowledge, there's flow, there's love, there's jumping in, there's going on. Don't go along with others. Follow your intuition, go on the path no one takes. Be honest with yourself, be resourceful. I mean, conclusions are within reach. You're very close to achieving your goals. You're activating. You are your greatest gift. I mean, my goodness. Amazing. So guys, if you liked your readings, I will be doing private readings. Please email me at AllyKatzkreations211@gmail.com for more information. Holidays are coming up. This was a very long video, but that's okay. You all deserve amazing messages from up there, and I'm happy to give them when I can. So guys, if my readings have resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to my video. Please leave comments. I'd love to hear them. Please email me if you have it within you to help me out during this very difficult time that I'm in. Anything helps. PayPal.me/AllyKatzkreations211. Venmo at AllyKatzkreations211. I really appreciate all the love and light that everybody gives me on a daily basis. Sending you all love and light. I hope you enjoyed and got something out of your readings. Bye.